Hello, welcome to the Peaceful Wood Turner. I've got this little bell-shaped piece that I cut out of some very punky wood, really soft. I've put a few coats of finish on it. You can see that stuff's just soaking right in. It's not really sealing up at all. And this has been everything. This has been the rattle can finish. This has been the boiled linseed oil, all sorts of different stuff. It's really not really coating the surface. It's just soaking in. And I think it would be better if I could seal this a little bit. Now, obviously, if I had stabilized the wood with some CA to begin with, I'd be getting a different result, but I didn't really have that option at the time, so what I have now is just basically a wooden sponge that's just soaking up all the finish I put on. So I have an experiment I decided to try to do. I've got this clear school glue, Elmer's type of glue. Actually, it is Elmer's, and I thought, being that it's clear, being that it's meant for porous surfaces, it might just do a good job of soaking in and then sealing the surface a little bit. So I figured I'd give it a try. So all I'm going to do is just put on as much as I can. This is all just left over from, various kids' projects and stuff like that. So I'm really not worried about wasting it. I'm going to put on a nice heavy coat and just kind of work it in. And it's really hard to even see that I've got a pretty thick coat on there. I'm going to work it all the way around. And of course I set it down so that it all flowed to the bottom again, so then I had to give it a little time to work its way back to the tip. Alright, nice heavy coat. And I'm hoping that this is going to seal this up. Oops. I'm hoping this is going to seal this up kind of well. If it does, I'm going to be very excited about having discovered something new that I can try on other projects, because this is not really a very important project to me. This was just kind of an experiment, really scrappy piece of wood that I had sitting around, and I kind of wanted to make a bell. So I figured let me try it with that first. Alright, got a nice coat on there. You can kind of see the shine. See if I can turn around, see the other sides, because obviously it's less punky over here, and it's pretty much a rotted sponge on this side. And you can see it's soaked in a lot more. There's not much shine to it, a little bit. So I'm going to let that sit here on my parchment paper, and we'll let it dry, and we'll see what we get. So it's soaked in really well. You can see there's a little bit of a shine. Let me get this up close so you can kind of see. There's a little bit of a shine to it, which I think means that it got a good seal. Obviously up here this is much more solid wood, so that really wasn't an area that had an issue. So I'm hoping now that when I put my finish on this, it'll actually take a little bit better, and it'll be a nice looking piece. Let's see what happens. So here it is. It really did take the glue pretty well, and it really helped with how much it was soaking up the finish. We've got a nice finish on it now, real nice and smooth. I replaced the top with a screw eye. The top wasn't holding up, so I figured let me just put something nice on there. So you can see it really took it nicely. That's going to make a nice little ornament. I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you for joining me on the Peaceful Wood Turner. See you next time.